You know, the Bible is so true. The more I live in Christ and over the years, the more I realize the truest things in the world are what I find in the scriptures and the principles about life. There's a verse that parents just love to quote. Kids hate it. It's, children, obey your parents in everything and honor your mother and father. And you know what it says in the same passage? Why? Why should you honor your mother and father and obey your parents? It said that you might live a long life. Do you know how true that is? In my country, Johns Hopkins Medical School is one of the most famous medical schools known for its research. It commissioned a study to be done by two doctors, Thomas and Dwazinski. They commissioned them to study 1,377 graduates at Johns Hopkins Medical School, and they were to study to see if they could come up with a common cause factor to predict 5 diseases in a person's life when that child becomes an adult. In other words, could they look at a child and say, if this is true in a child's life, then when they get older, they have a much higher probability of these 5 diseases. 1, mental illness. 2, hypertension. 3, malignant tumor. 4, coronary heart disease. 5, suicide. Can they say, if you see this in a child, when they get older, they have a much higher probability? After 30 years of research, think what that cost. 30 years. They found one common cause factor, and it was in your diet, thank God. You know what it was? It was a closeness of your relationship to your parents, especially your father. You say, no way. That's what I said. I thought science has gone too far, so I called Johns Hopkins Medical School. They couldn't answer it. They gave me the 2 researchers. You know what? They convinced me in 3 minutes why the closeness, the lack of closeness of one's parents, especially the father, is the #1 cause factor for those 5 diseases. You know why? It's something that's true in your life, in my life, in every person in the world. It's called stress. All 5 of these are related to stress. Do you know what 30 years of scientific research showed? That a child raised in a very loving home, especially in the relationship of the father, as that child grows up, that child can handle stress so much better in their life. Oh, and the Bible said, honor your father and mother, for it will add to the length of your life. How the Bible is so true. I believe that every one of us should do everything we can to enhance our relationship with our parents. I meet so many that just despise their parents. The better the relationship you have with your mom and dad, I can guarantee you, the more God is going to bless you. Remember, the scriptures are true.